And it is what? It is Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. And I am in here about to make me some tea. So I'm going to go on camera in a few. But I'm just trying to get some things going. Hope everybody's day is going well. I know you guys are like, girl, it is too early. You talking about I hope everybody's day is going well. Well, I do. I surely do. I surely hope your day is going well. So, oh, and I turned on the wrong burner. You got on the wrong burner. Y'all ever do that? Start working on something in the kitchen and turn on the wrong burner. Then you realize, oops, I got the wrong burner on. So yeah, I'm up. I know I'm typically 4 a.m. and it's what? 6:57 a.m. Yeah, that's what time it is. That is what time it is. Early morning chit chat. So what do you guys have on the agenda for today? What's on your agenda for today, guys? What's happening with you guys for today? Anything new? Anything exciting? Anything new and exciting happening for you? Okay, let me make sure I got this. Okay, make sure I got my volume up, guys. Like I said, I'm moving around in the kitchen. So I didn't want to bore you guys with all of that, but let's see. Can I find my stand? I'm here. I'm still here, guys. I am still here. I am still here. Okay, I'm back. I am back. I know it's probably a little early for you guys. You're like, D, it's Saturday. I'm sleeping in today. I'm not dealing with social media right now. That's not on my agenda for right now. Okay, cool. Watch me on the replay. Watch me on the replay. So, yeah. So, good morning again, guys. Making some tea. Hope your day is going well. Getting some tea going in here. Where is my tea bags? Where are my tea bags? I'm gonna go on camera in a few, but give me some time to get myself situated here. So how are you guys doing? I can see you in the background, but I can't, hey. Hope your day is going well. Hope your day is going a-okay. I'm making some honey and ginger tea. Yeah. I got some honey and ginger tea. So that's what I'll be drinking. That's what I'll be starting out the day with. So these little, yeah. So have some hot tea. You guys like hot tea? Do you have tea? You like to start your day off with tea? Like I said, I'm not a big tea drinker, but I will have it every now and then. Oh no! Guess what? Guess what? These are the ones that I need I need that little thing that go in the top of my tea kettle. Yeah, these are the grinds. See, these are the grinds. I need the packet. Yeah, this is the actual grinded tea. I didn't even notice that when I was purchasing this. But I have a little piece that goes to my teacup. So I need to find that. Did you guys remember to get up and pray this morning? Did you pray? Did you pray when you open your eyes? Did you tell the Lord, thank you for another day? Lord, thank you for another day, Lord. Thank you for your amazing saving grace. Thank you for watching over us as we slept in slumber all night. Thank you, God. Well, good morning, Lala. How are you? How are you doing? I'm just sitting here making some tea. And Lala, I just realized the tea I have is not the tea bags. It's the actual grounded tea. So, yeah. Right. Thank you, Lord, for your amazing grace. Like, did we pray this morning? Do we get so busy at times that we just start our day And we don't take the time to just tell the Father, thank you. We just got to tell God, thank you. So I don't have any tea. I don't have any lemons because you know what? Hot water lemon is really good too. Hot water lemon is good. Yeah, my tea bags are. Let me check and see if I have any. Nope, I don't have any lemons. I gotta go to the market. I'm going to the market today. I can't believe I don't have any lemons. So guess what that means? I'm gonna have some hot water. You guys ever just have hot water? I'm just gonna have some hot water. And they say that's good to like digest the system, just to let it wash out, not hot water, but you guys know what I mean when I say that, right? So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll never forget. I was on a cruise. I had did a girl cruise, and it was a lady sitting across with her spouse, and my girlfriend was like, "Man, what are you drinking?" She kept asking her, "What are you drinking?" And she says, "Oh, I drink hot lemon water every morning." She didn't say tea. She said hot lemon water, just lemon water. Yeah. Well, not just warm water. Yeah, they says it's good for just cleansing out the system. I have a prayer alarm. It sounds like birds chirping, and when it, oh, that's your inner conversation. So nice, so nice. But room temperature, yes, lemon water, and that's what she told her. She said she has nice, hot lemon water every morning. Every morning, she says it's good for like a cleansing for the body. So. And I like lime. Do you guys like lime? I like lime too. I like lime. So I may pick up some limes today. So yeah, I was looking forward to having this tea, but it's not working. I'm thinking hot water will make it move. I don't know. Yes, 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 yes. That's why I like sweet potatoes. Those sweet potatoes, you got to know what worked for you. You know what I mean? You got to know what works for you. So yeah, so it's good for us to get some good nutrition in the body, and I need to figure out a day for fasting. I heard Jay talking about it, and I typically fast on Tuesdays, but I haven't been fasting lately, so I need that because I need some clarity. You guys just fast sometimes just for some clarity purposes. Oh, thank you, Lala. So do you guys just, fast sometimes just for clarity purposes? You ever have mm, that mug dim feeling and you like, God, I need some clarity in this area. Fasting, I'm telling you, it will clear your mind. You like Friday fastings? Okay, so that's your day. Mine is typically Tuesdays. And I know I need to be fasting. I do. I need to be fasting because it's some things. Oh, we all have life, right? We all have life that I got some opportunities. That's why, I don't do the resolution things. I used to do the New Year's resolution, but now I've gotten away from that. I just continue doing what I've been doing with the things that work, and the things that don't work, I pray about it so I can tweak it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I pray about it so I can tweak it. I'm not sure just why the rhythm brings me to the end of the week. Okay, hey, that's what works for you. And that's so important that we find what works for us and not be so driven by the trends and what other people are doing. You got to find that connection and what really works for you. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Good morning. This is Dee Dee with Motivated to Soar. Thank you. It's Saturday morning. I'm typically like up at 4 a.m., Lala says it's not about new goals. It's about shaping your identity, new habits, new rhythms. Right. I totally agree, Lala. I totally agree. And you know what? We don't need a new resolution. We just don't. We just need to go to the Father for direction. Ask God. We need to be acknowledging Him in everything we do, and He will direct our path. That's it right there. That's the goal. I'm gonna just talk personally. If I just did that one thing, Dee Dee, if I just did that one thing, just go to Him about everything. I don't know why I think sometimes I can do stuff on my own and I can't. I will just listen to my golden. Oh, I love him. He's really good. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy listening to him. And you know who else? I used to, and I still do listen to Miles Monroe, although he's no longer here. But what a legacy he left! What a legacy of wisdom, scripture based, and yeah, Miles Monroe. Yes, it's so many different people. That oh yeah, look him up. Yeah, look him up. And yeah, he died a couple years ago. He and his wife, they were in a tragic plane crash. But yeah, there's various individuals that I do listen to. I don't listen to everybody, but there are certain people I will sup at their table, especially if it's scripture related, if it's aligned. Everything needs to be in full alignment. We can tell when something's off. You're like, that doesn't sound right. I'm not into the quick things, all these quick things, and there's no shortcuts. There are just no shortcuts. It's just not. When we start trying to do the shortcuts, what happened? We got to start all over again and just do it the right way. Do it the right way. Just do it the right way. And I think we have allowed the culture to tell us all these different things. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to, you don't have to pay attention. You can skip to the head of the line. All these. I just stick to the foundation. I'm just talking about me. Me. I like to keep it personal. I like to stick to the foundation. Now, are there ways that we can be more effective and don't work as hard? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes you don't. You need to work smarter, not harder. But I just don't believe in the easy way. The easy way, that there's an easy button. I just don't. And I believe in that, and it's in the word. You reap what you sow. You can either sow good seeds or you can sow bad seeds. You're going to reap what you sow. And sometimes, people think they're getting away with stuff. They're not getting away with anything. You will eventually reap it. Life has a way of catching up. You know what I mean? It has a way of catching up. And if you're out here planting good seeds, trust and believe, you're going to get good things returned to you. And I know some people be like, D, I just give so much and nothing is ever coming back to me. Wait, especially if your motive is right. If your motive is right and you're doing it all for the right reasons, God is not a God that he would lie. He is going to make sure you're A-okay. A-okay. Oh yeah, what you plant will grow, whether it is faith or fear. Whether it's light or darkness. Yeah, whatever you sow, it's going to come back up. It is going to come back up. That's why it's so important with what we put in our bodies. And I'm talking to me now. I'm talking to me, D. I've been kind of off the bandwagon, kind of like doing my own little thing. And I'm like, girl, you got to get back on track, because it is so easy to get those bad habits flowing again, and you can see all your hard work sabotage. We can easily sabotage all the hard work we have put in. Hello, good morning, welcome to the chat. This is Dee Dee. Yeah, so we just got to be careful about the what we plant, how we treat people. I think I talked about kindness the other day. I talked about the fruit of the spirit, love, peace, long suffering, joy, all those goodness. I got something I'm going to share with you guys about goodness too. But yeah, what we plant, it's gonna come back up. It's gonna come back up, So be good to people. Be good to people. Just be good. A smile, a kind word. It's not really that hard, is it? It's not really that hard. But yeah. But we got to be careful with not picking up bad habits. Yeah, we got to be careful with not picking back up bad habits. What you put in you, D, is what's going to come out of you. I have to have that self-talk. Self-talk is so important. We got to continue just to have self-talk. Smiling, absolutely. And smiling is free. Well, good morning, Miss Woods. Miss Woods is in the house. Happy Saturday. How are you feeling? I went over to your channel looking for you because I hadn't heard from you. I was like, is she okay? And then you came back and posted. I was just like, where's my buddy? Yeah. Where is my buddy? So glad to see you. Yes, smiling makes you feel so much better. It does. And you know what? Clearing your mind for just good thoughts. Just let good thoughts come in. That's why it's important to be around the right kind of people. It is. It is. They don't have to be identical to you. And I think that's another myth, we think people gotta talk like us, walk like us, all this. I'm just a true believer. I think there is goodness in everyone, but everyone gotta allow that goodness to come out. You know what I mean? You gotta allow that goodness to come out. You're welcome, darling. Isn't it crazy how you meet people on YouTube? You've never seen these people in real life, but you just pick up on certain people's personality and you're like, that's just a good human. That is just a good human. And I just have that pickup with certain people. I'm like, oh, they're just, and if I haven't seen someone in a minute or two, I start wondering, and I'll pray for them. I'll start praying for those individuals. Lord, let them be okay. I hope everything is a-okay with them and their lives and their families and that kind of stuff. Lala says, some people you may not want to look at in the eye. Read the Lala, that is so true. You can feel. People don't understand you. That is transferable. You can feel it as soon as you walk in the room with some individuals. You can feel with that first conversation, even if you're not looking them directly in the eye, but you can feel it. You can feel it. Oh, you went to see your brother. Oh, I must be missed something. You say he is still fighting. Is he sick? I'm sorry. I missed something. I didn't know. I must be missed that conversation. We're going to be praying for your brother and holding him up, whatever is going on. You don't have to share, but just know we're holding him up in prayer, your family, everything. Yes, God's healing. God knows all. He sees all. It is just, the beginning of the year is some things going on. I had a real good friend of mine, her mom fell, and it revealed that there was something forming in her brain, and it's small, but they were saying that it can be fixable. But they said it had been there for a minute. It was recent, but it had been there. And I'm like, what's the fall? Sometimes something crazy can happen, but we can reveal something that needed to be fixed. That's why the word of God says all things work together, because had she not had that fall and gone to the hospital, they wouldn't have known about this other thing. Yeah. So all things work together for the good and the bad. It all works together. I'm a firm believer of that. It all works together. So yeah, I've been praying for her. We're praying for anyone who needs healing. Okay, and yes, needs healing. God is a healer. He is a healer. He is the ultimate healer. So we just continue to pray and stand in agreement with you. Just know that. Just know that. Just know that. Yes, God he's a healer. He still works miracles. He still works miracles. We just got to continue to stand on the word and stand and believe and just trust and, relinquish everything to him. And I know it sounds easy, but sometimes for us, we don't want to lay aside every weight. We just want to continue just to try to handle that thing on our own, but we can't. It's just too much. It's too much for our minds. We're human. We can't handle all of that stuff. So yeah, we just take it to God in prayer. We should. And it's good to have people that, can surround and pray for us, and we can all be on the same alignment when it comes to that. So yeah, guys. So are you guys got big plans for the weekend? You have anything planned? You guys going to get out and about this Saturday, do any shopping, cleaning. I decorated my guest bathroom yesterday. And the crazy thing is, I don't throw everything away. Some things I keep. And so I had already, my bathroom, it was already silver. It was like silver with a little yellow, da 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 da. And so for the last couple of, maybe the last 2 months, I've been like thinking about silver and gold, silver and gold. I'm like, I'm gonna change my bathroom to silver and gold. Well, I already had some silver. I had like a silver shower curtain and some like silver looking rugs, that kind of thing. But I was like, I want to, add the gold to it. So I switched out the curtain and I did gold. So it's like silver, gold with a little bit of brown, like how my cabinets are. And the crazy part is I could not find the gold clips that hang on to the top, but they had these brown clips, and I'm like, oh, would that look good? But it turned out pretty good. I should have actually recorded myself doing it, but I didn't. I was like, but I just didn't. So I enjoy the decorating, and I was talking to someone yesterday, Miss Do It Yourself. I was on her live, and I was telling her how I enjoy going to model homes, not moving, not going nowhere, okay? But I enjoy going to model homes, just getting the ideas that they have. So I enjoy doing that. I like going to to the furniture stores and not buying anything, but just looking at the decor. And sometimes we have stuff shop your house, shop your closet before you spend any money. There's so much that we can do right there. If we record everything we do, nothing will get done. It takes me 30 minutes to juice, but when I record, it takes 3. But Lala, you do a lot of editing. See, for what I do, I don't edit. I'm just talking. You edit. And when I tell you, I love it. Some people have Miss Woods be editing too. Yeah, I love her hauls with her clothing and how she showcases like waterfalls and all that stuff. So that's going to take extra time for you guys. I hear people say that editing takes so much time. It's a new young man. I just joined his channel. Is it Stash Cash? I think it's Stash Cash. Guys, go over there and look at his channel. I feel like I need some popcorn. I feel like I need popcorn when I go to his channel. It's like this big production. It is awesome. Oh, you say your daughter does the editing? I wish I had somebody who could do editing. But yeah, I believe his name is Stash Cast. Okay, she said yes, Stash is very, yes, cinematic. Oh my goodness. I'm like, this guy needs to be in production. He is awesome. And he can like engage you with whatever he's doing. One day he was outside and he was like, I'm gonna start riding my bike, and he was like, no, I'm not. He's talking to you the entire time, and y'all gotta go see this for yourself. I can't explain it. But yeah, my hat is tipped to you guys who do that kind of stuff. How am I eating popcorn right now? You're eating popcorn, Ebony. It's okay. My husband, he loves popcorn. Yeah, so you guys you do all that editing, hats off to you guys. Jay, she's like another one who be like going in hard with her editing skills. It's a skill. It's a skill. Stephanie with WSFM, she does editing as well. Stephanie, did you just hear me call your name Jay? Your ears were burning. I literally just got your name out of my mouth. That is so crazy. Is that crazy? Did you hear me talking about you, Jay? We're talking about editing, and I was talking about Stash Cash, how his his channel is just like crazy good, and it's all because of that editing that you guys do. It's crazy. So you guys just do a wonderful, wonderful job. You guys do a marvelous job at your editing skills. And I know that was something you guys had to learn. You had to take your time, and just get into it. And for some of us who are thinking about editing, I'm not thinking about editing. I'm just being honest, not yet. I'll put it like that. Not yet. That's not something I'm concerned with yet, because most of the time I'm just talking. I'm not a vlogger. I'm not, if I shoot something in the stores or something like that, child, what you get is what you're going to get. Okay. Let me go down and read some of these comments. Y'all are so funny. So funny. OMG, you talked me up. I'm here. Lala laughing. Okay, someone gave me popcorn popper for Oh, okay, Ebony. Yes, popcorn poppers, Ebony, is the best. Maybe that's what I should get my hubby. Maybe I should get, because he loves popcorn. Maybe I'll get him a popcorn. Hey, do y'all remember the popcorn thing you could buy and you just put it on the stove and it just starts popping? It would come in this like little aluminum pan thing. Y'all remember that? And you just pop, 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 pop. It just starts popping. Y'all remember that little thing you could just put on there? Ditch the microwave. Yeah, he's using the microwave. Hey, now wait a minute, Lala. That microwave popcorn be popping. It's good. But I know what you mean. But still, hey, don't sleep on that microwave popcorn. You giving me out your... Baby, it's 59. It's 59, honey. It's 59 going on. Yeah. I'll be 60 in June. Oh, my goodness. Where does the time go? I remember I was outside playing hopscotch, jumping rope, kickball, tag, you're it, hide and seek. I remember all of that stuff. Okay, Lala, were you able to link yesterday? You love popcorn too. I like it. I don't have to have it. Yeah, I like pop. My husband, he loves popcorn though. Yeah. My thing, I was telling Lala the other day, I saw her doing juicing with cantaloupe. Guys, when I tell you, cantaloupe, that was my saving grace last year. When I tell you it helped me so much with my eating. Jay, I saw you talking about that yesterday. You were saying that you feel like you eat when you're around others and you're really not hungry. That can happen. And I don't know about you guys, but I know within our culture, within the African American culture, and it might be other cultures too, but baby, we want to eat for every occasion. They having babies, we eating. You get a job, we eating. You get a funeral, we eating. You feel good. We just eat for every occasion. And it's like, we got to pull that back. We got to pull that back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yes, girl, I'm trying to work on my eating habits. And it took me a minute. That's why I say I'm not going to start these bad habits again. Once you get it under control, try not to use those, start those bad habits again. I need to be drinking more water. I got up this morning drinking water. I was watching, I think she's Dr. Frida. She's an obesity doctor, and she's out on YouTube. And she talks about chronic. You know that obesity is a chronic disease. A lot of people didn't want to talk about that. They were like, oh, people, they're just being lazy. They're not trying to work out. Hey, Trisha, good morning. Happy Saturday. They don't want to work out. That is not true. Everybody is not born with, certain genetics, and some people, they're doing their hardest to, to lose the weight, but some people need help, so you want to do it the natural way if you can, but you got to figure out what works best for you. That's between you and what you decide to do for your body, so it's just so important that we do take care of ourselves though. I had to go and start talking to a nutritionist. I did that about 2 years ago. And I started some counseling. My mom had passed and some years back, but I was dealing with some of the aftermath. When you don't properly grieve, your body is going to grieve for you, whether you want to grieve or not. It's just going to just start grieving for you. I mean, I was losing my hair. I didn't know what was going on. My hair was thinning out real bad. And I just didn't know what was going on when I started talking with the counselor. She was like, your body is in, grieving mode, and then so yeah, a lot can happen to us. Yeah, way to grow, Trisha. Let me go back up. I missed something. Good morning. Lifting what? Yes, I started. I got my little weights. I got my bike on the bike porch. I have this little small stepper. That thing be working me out, y'all. So, and I tell people, you don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym. Everything isn't, about going to the gym. Your body is weight. Your body is weight. I was watching, I think he's called Big Ike. Big Ike did. He was doing calf raises, and he was just like, showing us how. And I started doing that, honey. By the second day, my calves were burning. So I knew it was working. I knew it was effective. So I'm going to continue with that. So we don't have to go to the gym for everything. If you want to go to the gym, fine. But if not, yeah, you got to find what works for you. Yeah, just have to find what you like. Skate. Y'all know I'm a roller skater. Yeah, swimming, dancing. Oh, honey, dancing. Y'all, I be in here getting my jam on. You can't tell me I'm not a backup dancer. Yeah. And I have my little, which I don't have it on yet. But it keeps up with my steps and everything. But yeah, dancing. You're outside. Just go walk around. Walk around and start small. When you try to do everything big, it's gonna mess you up. When you try to do everything big, it will mess you up. Yeah, start small, and I'm not big on people say, do without this, do without that, remove your carbs, all this. Do what works for you. Me, I like to eat food. I like real food. So removing carbs and all that doesn't work for me. I have to eat in moderation. I need to do that too. Oh, swimming is great. Oh, yes. It was a lady on my job. She lost so much weight. So much weight. She would get up and go swimming every morning. Now, she did have a gym membership. She would go to the Y every morning and swim for an hour. Even during the winter time, she would go. It was in her head. She was dedicated. There you go. Workout equipment in your basement. Home. Everybody doesn't feel comfortable, going to the gym. I remember when I started walking outside, y'all, it used to be in my head, oh, everybody watching me. Girl, you're not that important. Get over yourself. But that's how the enemy try to get in your head to make you think everybody's watching you when you're trying to work out. That's just a trick of the enemy trying to get in your head. No. Now, do some people look? Yeah, but for the most part, no. Okay, it's okay, y'all. Hold on for a minute. We got some people. Everything was going so well. It's always gonna be one intruder. But yeah, but one intruder. I'm telling you guys, that's why people won't go. That's why people won't go live, because of crap like that. It's just crazy. Just crazy folks don't have anything else to do with their time. But yeah, guys, so yeah, I'm just gonna just keep it moving, keep it flowing, and just keep going. Oh, Ebony say I lost 40 pounds. Learning to make sweaters for my dog. I'm pretty good now. Oh, good. Yay, Ebony. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Hey, that is so awesome. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Now, do you mind telling us, Ebony, if it's not private, how did you do it? How did you do it? I think I told you guys like 2 years ago, I went and bought myself a pair of roller skates, and that's what started me. I was already working out, but I needed something to shake my body up. And I went and got a pair of skates. And a lot of falls, that first fall, I came in the house and ordered me some Amazon pads and, pads for my arms. I ordered a helmet and all that stuff. And y'all, I talk about, I don't like winter. I was going out during the winter time skating, learning how to skate. And I just got into a rhythm, and it just started It started from that. Right on. Practice makes progress. It was a lot of falling, a lot of falling, a lot, a lot. And still, guys, you know what? I can't go backwards consistently. I still haven't found my rhythm just to hit that thing backwards. But I go forward. I can turn around real good, all that stuff. But I think it's in my head. But I say I'm gonna go to the rink. I never go to the rink. I have this spot that I go and skate at, and but I think I'm gonna go to the rink and actually go take a class and see if somebody can help me. I need to buy some skates and go skating this spring and summer. It's so many different things you can do. So many different things you can do. Hiking, long walks, and it doesn't have to be anything hard. We make things so complicated. So yeah, it doesn't have to be anything hard. When you go to the rink, you can use the support bar. I think I'm good. I don't need that. I think I need my balancing on how I'm going to be going backwards. And like they say, you have to look backwards. And I'm going to go on a night where it's just adults, no kids. I don't need to be out there with the kids. I make hats to match the owner. It was about take the play. Oh, so you know what? You found something to do with your hands instead of taking the food, putting it in your mouth. I got a book about that. Y'all know I got a book about everything. I'm going to move around, guys. I'll be right. I'm going to move. Let me go. I'm still here. I'm moving. I'm moving right along. I'm moving right along. Yeah, I had this book about eating, and let me see. What did I do with it? Okay, guys. Okay, I'm back. I had this book. Is it this one? 10 Steps to Your Fit. No, this isn't it. This one right here is Healthy, Happy, and Fit God's Way. Faith-inspired transformation. That's not the one. Stone Mountain is TJ. Oh, that's super busy business, Ebony. Hold on, let me go back. Yes, I'm definitely gonna climb the mountain this year. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's gonna be good content too, Jay. I can't wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that. Ebony, my sister-in-law, she got this crochet fever. And when I tell you, she has made me so many crochet socks. I support her business. So yeah, I support her business. She does the beanies. I ordered beanies and stuff for people. Y'all, I'm looking at my first pair of roller skates right here. And I put them on because I have like 4 pair. And I was like, I'm going to sell this pair. My first pair was the Impala. And they're looking right at me. This is my first pair right here. These were my babies. Yeah, so Mara. And I ordered this toe cover from Esty, this lady that does. But yeah, guys, I done upgraded. I have upgraded from this. So yeah, I found some Evolves that I love. I love the Evolve skates. So yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me see. I lift heavy weights. My mother had osteoporosis. So I know it's a good for my bones. Okay. Oh, fancy skates. Okay, the bone where your bone. Y'all now, okay. I got everything. Y'all, I'm telling you, I got everything in this room. This is like my work room because I work from home. This is my work room, my prayer room, my workout room. I do everything in this room. Okay. So as you're talking, here's one of my weights. So these are the heavy ones, and these go up to 12.5. But when I tell y'all guys, this right here is heavy. Yeah. Hey, Lala, what were the name of those? And I'm calling like Lala. No. What were the name of those ladies? It was back in the 80s, 90s, and they would do all these workouts, and they would have, hold on. This is what came with it. Oh, I wish it would have had the name on it. Oh, they're so old I can't see the name. But these were the weights. And it was just strictly, it was gosh, what were the name of these ladies? And they would do all these different workout routines, and oh, I cannot think. Now that's bothering me, y'all. That is bothering me. Let me see. I can't see it on here. But yeah, I have these weights. I have I'm just getting off camera, but I gotta show y'all this too. Oh, y'all, I have the vibrator that you pull out and you get on, and it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You get on it, you stand on it. It's the vibration, the vibration plate. Y'all don't sleep on that thing. That thing work good. Hey, okay, that's Ebony speaking to Lala. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The vibration plate. That's a good. It's good. It gets the body. It loosens up the muscles and get the body moving. Do you do every day? Do you do every day? I'm gonna get one. You talking about the vibration plate? I don't do it every day. At one time I was, but I do it like maybe every other, every third, every 3 days, something like that. But it's good for every day. Yeah, every day, every day. So yeah, my shoes are on this, and then I have this. Oh, it's over there. I have this little stepper. It's a lady on YouTube. She the one who got me to get this darn stepper. That's what her program is around, this stepper. And it is so effective. And it's small, but it's mighty. Don't look at it because it's small. It gets the job done. And I enjoy doing floor exercises. Sometimes I'm listening to you guys in the morning before I get work after my lives, and I'm on the floor doing my exercises. Trisha says, does anyone remember the 20-minute workout show? The 20-minute workout show. Mm-mm. I just did an unboxing of my new fitness toys. I saw you doing an unboxing of the mic. Didn't you do one with the mic? The microphones or whatever? I saw you doing that one. The Firm. That is it. The Firm. That is, y'all, don't sleep on The Firm. Yes, those ladies were the bomb. And I'm going to tell you something else. I have a lot of CDs from Leslie Sanchez, Walk Away the Pound. Now, that's a no excuse. I got the 1 mile, the 2 mile. I think I go all the way up to 5 miles. Yeah, and I still use those. And you can go on YouTube and see those, Walk Away the Pounds. So you don't have to spend your money in the gym unless you just want to. So. And like I said, it doesn't take a lot, 20 minutes, 30 minutes here. You don't have to work yourself crazy like Jane Fonda. Richard Simmons. Y'all remember Richard Simmons? Y'all, Richard used to be out there working it out in them short shorts. He used to be out there working it out in the short shorts. But I'm going to be honest, it wasn't until I could do all the working out I wanted to. It wasn't until I started transforming my mind with what I was eating. Y'all, because I would be eating fried bologna at 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night, I would be eating fried bologna. And I wasn't a big eater. I didn't eat all during the day, but at nighttime, that's when I would feel the rush and I would be eating, and then I would go to bed. And so, yeah. I got a ball, a Pilates ring. I got the little ring. Lala, I got this ring. Hold on here. I go getting off. Y'all know I like to get off camera. Lala, I got this little ring. And I'm like, I just use it as like a little lifter. Are you talking about this? Is this the one? Are you talking, this one right here has a little weight to it. Body hype. 8 pounds. 8 pounds. So I'm like, okay, D. So I use it for all different, and I pull it around my waist and that kind of thing. Deemed by the World Health Organization. Someone talking about smoking fried bologna. Nope. Yes, I was eating fried bologna. I did I got about, okay, Pilates. I was trying to catch up with the Firm. Okay. Oh, that's a good ring too. Mine doesn't have weight. Yeah, this is 8 pounds. So yeah. And I use it and wrap it around my body, and know what else I like? I like the weighted hula hoop. I like the weighted hula hoop. Yeah. Smoking and bologna. Oh, honey, smoke. Now, y'all do know I'm a smoking cessation treatment specialist. That was one of the things I did. And when I tell you smoking does a number on the body, it does a number on the body. And don't already have a chronic disease like diabetes, congestive heart failure, um, anything doing with your emphysema, and still smoking, it does a number on the body. And I would have so many people in my classes. I mean, these people would come up to me after class to be like, D, I have tried everything. And we would give away free patches, we would give away lodgings, we would offer the classes. Um, just trying to help people get that thing under control. It does a lot of damage. And at one time, the smoking companies, they was like, oh, it's nothing wrong with smoking, it's nothing wrong with smoking. And then Marlboro, it was a big class action lawsuit, so they had to come forward and say, you can, it does harm the body. And it's on the side of the cigarettes, it's on the cigarette packages. But people now are so addicted, it's on there, but they still smoke because now they're addicted. Good morning, chef. Good morning. So yeah, you're addicted. So now but you know what, we can talk about smoking, but that sugar and that sodium, it's no joke neither. It is no joke. And me myself, I'm a type 2 diabetic. So that was something I had to deal with because my mom was type 1. So I knew I had to get that under control. I knew I had to get it under control because it was going to control me. My mom started losing her eyesight. My brother, he was diabetic. He lost a toe, and he passed away suddenly. I mean, it just happened so fast. It was crazy. So, I've been able to see what, the disease can do to you. So it's serious. It's serious. It's serious. So don't be afraid that, to talk to your doctors and advocate and ask for the help that you need. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But that lawsuit, it was like I forgot how many millions of dollars. But like I said, they had the warnings on the side of the cigarettes boxes. But once you're addicted to something, they're not looking at that. And the money people spend, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not gonna say hard headed, but I think not having that awareness, not having the awareness, a lot of times we know stuff, but not really understanding the impacts, um, and really seeing what it can do to you. Sometimes it takes people to have a life changing situation for them to say, okay, I need to make a change. I need to make a change. Unfortunately, people will lose their eyesight. That's, not all people, but some people that's diabetic. If you don't start controlling it, it will start messing with your eyesight. Stubborn. Yeah. It'll start messing with your eyesight. I recall, I was going through this thing, neuropathy. I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but it's your tinglings. I started having tingling under the bottom of my feet, and I didn't know what it was. Every morning I would get out of bed, and soon as my feet hit the floor, it felt like it was on fire. My feet felt like it was on fire. And that's when I went to the podiatrist because I was like, what's going on? And they were like, okay, this is from your diabetes. And I was like, okay, I got to start making some changes. So, salt. Yeah. 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 Sugar does it to me. Let me tell you, and I still have certain things, but I can't have it all the time because if I have too much sugar, my head starts hurting real bad. That's when I know, That's why they tell you, they call diabetes, high blood pressure, silent killers. You don't know. You don't know. It just comes up on you. And we can just walk around in the dark and not. Sometimes people don't want to know. That's why some people won't go to the doctor. They don't want to know what's going on. They don't want to see their numbers. Go get your numbers checked. Go get your A1C checked. Know your high blood pressure numbers. Know your numbers. Know your cholesterol numbers. Know your numbers. Especially in our community, it's very high. It's very high in the Latin community as well. You know, so we gotta be so careful. And get those mammograms. Get those mammograms. It's gonna tell a lot, a lot. So yeah, just we just gotta be careful and just monitor our health. You gotta think about, you want your babies you want to see your babies grow up. You want to see their babies grow up. You just want to have a legacy, a good health, a good health. And sometimes we have all these dreams and aspirations, these things we want to do, but we can't do it if we're not healthy. We can't do it if we're not healthy. It is what it is. I don't know. How did we start talking about all this? I don't know, but it's been a good conversation. It's been a really good conversation. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. This has been a good conversation just to bring about the awareness, of what's going on. Yeah, it has been some stressful months in 2025, but and there's going to be more stressful months ahead, but guess what? We'll be okay. We'll be okay as long as we keep God first. We'll be fine. We can fight anything that comes up against us as long as we know who is in control. He is totally in control, and that's what we're gonna lean and depend on. That we're gonna just lean and depend on that. So yeah, guys, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. God covers us all. That's right. He covers us all. We just got to lean and depend on Him. Lean and depend on Him. And do what we know we need to do. We need to be accountable. So we're just saying, hey, we're going to be accountable. We're going to take control of this thing. You know, Everything doesn't happen overnight. Everything doesn't happen overnight. It just doesn't. It takes time. It takes time. And that's why some people quit, because they're not seeing results overnight. Everybody's not going to see results overnight. And everybody results look different. It looks different. It looks different. Yeah, first minute. Um, Good morning. Hey, Storm. Good morning. Storm, your vacation is over. You got to report back to work like I do on Monday. Got to report back to work on Monday, right? I'm so glad you enjoyed your vacation. Trish was off for a while. Yes, yes. Hey, it's a blessing to be able to go back and report back to work, right? It's a blessing to be able to go back and report back to work. It's totally a blessing. Yeah, totally a blessing. So I'm excited for you. Glad you got away. I was reading some of your comments. You were like, oh, D, you're motivating me. You're out here walking and all this good stuff. And hey, guys, I do have a question. Have any of you guys had problems when you're out with your cameras doing lives? Because I've been getting a lot of reconnecting. But when I'm in the house, like now, I haven't had not one connection issue. I haven't had any connection problems at all. But I noticed when I would go out and do my walks around 12 or whatever time of the day I would do it, I kept getting these reconnections. And guess what? I can't see any of the comments. Like I'm seeing your comments now. So I'm like, is that YouTube, or is that maybe a connection flaw with my cable people? And I was going to call them. I was going to call them. And I'm like, I'm having connection issues when I'm outside. So no, YouTube is glitchy no matter where you are. Okay, so you think it's the YouTube. Okay, because like now I'm having no problem sitting in, and I can see all of the comments. I can see who, having that engagement. But when I'm outside, I'm not able to do that at all. And this just started. It just started happening to me like within the last 2 weeks. I've never had that problem before. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. I like your video. Dirty. YouTube and booting people and muting too. Yes. Okay. Okay. So it's not me. It's not me. Okay. 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 Gotcha. 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 I was reading some of the comments. Okay. Gotcha. So guys, what you guys got done playing for the rest of the day? What you guys doing for the rest of the day? I'm gonna go to the flea market. I'm gonna go to the flea market and get me some fruit, some lemons for sure. Some lemons for sure. Guys, don't forget to drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. So, oh, you working today, Storm? I thought you was off on the weekends. I thought you were off on the weekends. Trisha, do you go back to work on Monday too? All right, Chef, you're out. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Are you speaking to somebody? You might be speaking to somebody, child. Okay. I saw you over there cooking those black eyed peas, Chef. Mm-hmm. Cooking those black eyed peas looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, switch for vacation. Okay. Uh, you say, oh, you say it's sensory. Okay, okay. All right. So, guys, what you guys got working for today? Anything in particular for today? Oh, yes, grandson's birthday. So you guys are taking him out. Sweet. It was my niece, my great niece birthday on yesterday. So I told you guys I didn't do any Christmas gifts this year. I moved away from that. I think that's gonna be my new thing. No Christmas gifts. Oh, you're in the background. Okay. It's like, what time is it there, Chef? I'm just curious. So I didn't do any Christmas gifts, but yesterday was her birthday. So I took her birthday gift and she was like in La La Land. See how I did that, La La? She was in La La Land. So yeah, so you're gonna be seeing your grandchildren, Trisha. Okay, okay, all right. So yeah, I don't have any big plans. Like I said, just gonna go to the market, probably come back home. Um, I need to do some catch up. I need to watch a couple of content creators, do some follow ups there. I need to start getting a plan in place for my new children, for my children's books, because I have dropped the ball there. But I think what I'm gonna do, I don't know. I know we have community centers here in our town, and you can pay like a $50 deposit, and they'll give you the deposit back. I think I'm gonna do like a book launch. So I can just talk about all of my books and invite people in the community. They can come in, they can make purchases if they want to, that kind of thing, just to have a connection. I got to do something to get it going again. So I think I'm going to go there. My adult military sons were home for Christmas time for, oh, those going to always be your babies. Gonna walk the mall while the teenagers are in the arcade. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my niece says she's taking my niece she wanna meet her friends to the mall today. Okay. So okay, so everybody's gonna get out. Yeah, get out if the weather is nice. Get out, guys, and enjoy the weather. And let some vitamin D rain on you. Let some of that sun hit your skin. You know, Nisi like to say, hug a tree. God Confidence, that's her channel. She loves to say, hug a tree. You know, so get out in nature and do something you wouldn't typically do. And it's a lot of free stuff. You know, I'm big on free. I am big on free. I just don't believe we have to spend all this money to get out and see things. You know, see what's available in your area for free. See what kind of um activities are flowing. Oh, you say it's freezing there, so you'll be in the house until it's time to take the grandson out. See this? She is so funny. Yeah, she's in Florida like me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm gonna try to catch her live today. She typically goes live, I think, around 8 o'clock. So I'll try to catch her at 8. So yeah, so but guys, thank y'all for coming in and chit-chatting with me on a Saturday morning. Y'all know I'll be all over the place on the weekends, but I will be back on track Monday morning at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard. If you guys can join me. If not, check me out on the replay. Check me out on the replay. You make me want to do a YouTube. You should. You should do a YouTube. Absolutely. Just put up Put the camera up and hit play. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Thank you. Thank you. That's all you got to do. Press play. Press play. Go back and read my text. You're going to go back and read your text. Hey, Miss Woods, when you going to drop your next video, your next haul? I be waiting for them hauls. I would watch Storm love. Yeah, I would love to see that. Storm, I need to go out there and cut back my knockout roses. I need to. I've been saying it for the last few days and haven't done it yet. Yeah. Yeah, I have not done that yet. I haven't done that yet at all. So I need to get out and do that. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me for this hour. This has been the best. I started out making tea. No tea. Because I don't have the tea bags. So I'm going to have to get me some tea with the tea bags. Yeah. So thank you guys. Have a great day. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for the support, the love. I feel that love this morning. And let me give it back. Giving it back. Giving it back. Giving it back. Okay, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy your family. Hug somebody and smile. And give a kind word. I'm giving all these instructions out. Love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye. You're welcome.